Hi everyone, Nicholas Devine, assistant professional at the magnificent Lake Karrinyup Country Club. But as you can tell today, I'm not at Lake Karrinyup and I'm in my magnificent garage at home. Today we're going to talk about why we never get better at this game, and it's because generally 9 times out of 10 we're time poor. And when I mean time poor, we don't actually have that time in our hands to actually get to the golf course and practice. So today I'm going to show you my setup at home. And the great thing about this setup is you can actually get a mini simulator system set up for under $5 and have it at home and actually put into practice what your coach has been talking to you about. So hang out for this video. I'll show you what I've got set up at home, show you what you can do to get the most out of your practice after having that lesson with your golf pro, preferably me or Graham Warburton at Lake Karrinyup Country Club. So like I said, for under 5K, you can have this set up at home, and I mean 5K AUD. Okay, so here we are in my garage, and I'm going to run you through the SkyTrack and SkyPro system. Now, like I said, you can have this system at home for under 5K AUD. Now, don't get me wrong, nothing beats practicing at the golf course. If you can get to the golf course, by God, get to the golf course. But we all know in today's world, we are time poor. And we always wonder, why am I not getting any better at this game? And it's generally 9 times out of 10 because you don't put enough practice. Simple theory behind it. Your kids go to school 6 hours a day, and that's why they learn so much. In golf, in reality, really, you go for your lesson and you probably practice once a week. And for that once a week, we're probably really only talking 1 hour a week. So really, in hindsight, if you add your lesson to your practice time, you are really only getting an hour and a half outside your game time to actually put into this game. So what can you do? Set up one of these at home, and like I said, for under 5K AUD. Now I'm going to show you what I've got, and I'm going to show you all that in the time that it takes me to set this unit up and pack this unit away, because it does not take long at all. And at least then, if you can actually put in 1 hour every day, and it only takes you a total of 10 minutes to set this up and put it away, you're actually going to see some improvement in your game in golf. Now, to my left, SkillsNet. SkillsNet's really great, very simple to pack up and set up. And as you can see from the video, you'll see me doing that up here in the top left hand corner, setting this whole unit up. And like I said, the time it takes me to shoot this video, I'm going to set this up, and I'm going to pack it away, and I'm actually going to hit a couple of shots as well. So SkillsNet to my left. On the ground here, SkyTrack. SkyTrack is the launch monitor device. Behind the SkyTrack, Augusta mat. Augusta mat is an extremely good mat, and the great thing about the Augusta mat is that you don't actually have to put those rubber tees that you see at the golf course. This actually takes your golf tees. Now, I will be honest with you, it will take probably about 1 to 2 weeks for the mat to settle properly for you to be able to do this, but you can actually put a golf tee through it. And I'm going to run a video just in this corner here, or just off the side to me, showing you about the Augusta mat and what it means and how you can actually put your own golf tees into it. Now over to my right, just behind my golf bag, and I've just put it here so it's a little bit out of the way. Normally I have it directly behind my SkyTrack, is my iPad and my iPhone. Now, why do I need 2 devices? Okay, and the reason why I need two devices is my iPad is working in conjunction with my SkyTrack, and my iPhone is working in conjunction with this little orange and white device on my shaft called SkyPro. Now, SkyPro is a really good device for actually reading swing plane and swing speed. It has multiple checkpoints throughout your takeaway and your delivery back to the golf ball to tell you whether or not you're in a good position. 9 times out of 10, you go have a lesson with your golf coach and he's telling you we need to work on this delivery position or this position at the top of the swing. If you haven't got a video camera or the room to use a video camera, Sky Pro here gives you that capabilities. Now, Sky Pro is synced to my iPhone via Bluetooth. SkyTrack is synced to my iPad through Wi-Fi. Now, both my iOS devices talk together. Now, the big reason why I'm bringing in Sky Pro to this edition is because of its club head speed capabilities and its smash factor capabilities. It does an amazing job at doing that. So I attach the Sky Pro to the shaft just underneath my grip, just like that, and you'll see an image coming up on the screen. Doesn't matter what orientation you do it to it, you just need to attach it to your shaft so it's just underneath. Now, from there, you will need to calibrate it. Calibrating is extremely easy to do. Now, also, the one thing that you do need to remember is you do need to download the SkyTrack app, and you need to download the Sky Pro app from the iOS or Android stores. Once you've done that, now, like I said, you attach the Sky Pro to this, you calibrate it with your phone. It's extremely easy to do. The Sky Pro will run you through the whole calibration process. It is so easy to do, it's ridiculous. Even my kids could do it. SkyTrack, again, you have to download that app. Once you've downloaded that app and you have your SkyTrack on the floor, again, it will walk you through the process. It is extremely easy to do. And like I said, my kids can do it. Actually, even better, I reckon my dad could do it. Now, we all know kids today's world, they start texting from the day that they're born. Older generation do find technology a little bit harder. And please don't think I'm being rude by saying that. But both these iOS apps will literally walk you through it. It is so simple to do. Now, my two iOS devices talk to each other through Bluetooth as well, and that's how I'm going to be able to grab the ball speed data off the Sky Pro. Now, Sky Pro, like I said, reads your swing plane. So I have my 6-iron here in my hand, and I'm going to hit a couple of shots. Now, I can actually hit my driver in my garage. I am lucky enough to have a 32 course ceiling in my garage. Now, the other good thing about that is I'm only 5'9½", so I don't really have a really tall swing. Unfortunately, if you're really tall, you probably won't be able to do it in your garage, but you will be able to set this up in your backyard in a shaded area and get awesome results. And the great thing about this is when you go to ranges, 9 times out of 10, you are not using a real golf ball. Here, you can actually use your golf ball. Now, great thing about SkyTrack, you can chip, you can hit full shots, you can hit driver, you can hit everything in here, and SkyTrack will pick up the ball data. Sky Pro is really great for your putting stroke. So if you want to test out your putting, you can use the Sky Pro, and it does work on your putter as well. This device here and this device together is absolutely amazing. Anyway, I'm going to hit a couple of shots with my 6-iron. I'm going to show you what SkyTrack and Sky Pro can do here and somewhere there as well. I'm going to hit a couple of shots. You'll see what it comes up with. Hopefully my swing says it's absolutely perfect, but I know it's not. Anyway, let's hit a couple of shots and let's take a closer look. Okay, so turn both the screens on, and up comes a drawing on your screen right now. Now, I've synced up the two units so that they're talking to each other. It's quite easy to do, and like I said, it's done via Bluetooth. Again, both Android devices will walk you through the process. Now, you can see just here to my left, again, in front of you mainly is the driving range screen. But then when you look at the driving screen, you'll notice a little bit of an orange dot up near the percentage battery sign. Now that means my Sky Pro has been synced to my SkyTrack. If you don't see that orange dot, they are not synced together and you need to go through the process again. But it took me literally 2 seconds to do that. Next to that, you'll see the Sky Pro diagnose screen coming up. Now I'm going to hit a couple of shots and it's going to diagnose my swing, but at the same time it's going to give me my ball speed, and it's also going to give me a ball flight. So you're going to be able to see what's wrong with your swing, see where the ball's going, all for under 5K. Anyway, once you put your golf ball down, Sky Pro reflects a red light onto the ground. You stick your golf ball onto that red light, and the great thing, like I said, it's using one of the golf balls that you normally use. Take your setup like you normally would. Have a swing. There you go. Now up on the screen you can see the ball data coming up, or you can see the ball flight at the moment. It will come up with all the ball data in a second. Now like I said, I'm only hitting a 7 iron, didn't hit it hard, only an 80 mile club per hour swing speed. But like I said, you'll see all the other numbers that come up in white, but the speed meter came up in orange, and that means it's the Sky Pro that's reading the speed. So from that, I can actually then go to Sky Pro and hit diagnose now. And if I've got something wrong, it will alert me to it. Right now it says great swing, no alerts. But if, for instance, I did do something wrong in the swing, I go into the settings, click the groove button, it would automatically take it to it anyway. I'll go back because I was just doing something a second ago. Now, you can see coming up on the screen right now all the parameters that the Sky Pro can read. Club head speed, swing tempo, swing angle at address, shaft lean at address, face angle, takeaway angle. There is multiple things that this little device on your shaft can read, and if you've got something wrong, it will take you to this screen, and then you can do what they call groove that fix. So then you can pick whatever needs to be fixed, and it will alert you to what needs to be fixed and fix that problem. So if for instance shaft lean at address position is wrong, and you do see that a lot of times with a lot of people, is that they've got their shaft too far back, or they're too far forward, or they've got their shaft too far back. The Sky Pro will alert you to it and help you address that by grooving it. And once you go into groove, and I'll just bring that up now, shaft lean address, I'll click next, go 2 degrees backward, or you can customize it to where you want it. Now generally when you're at address, it should be somewhere around the 4 to 6 degrees forward. Click next, there's your parameters. Now it comes up with bronze, silver or gold. Depending on how tight and how precise you want it to make it, you can actually groove what level. Now I'm just going to send it to bronze just to be easy. Click next again, and then it'll say start swinging. So now from there, I can take my setup, put my golf ball back on the right dot of my Sky track, take my setup, make sure I've got that good angle. Now just for hints and tips on this, shaft or butt of the shaft should be halfway between belly button or left hip. At the top, set the club into the middle, take your setup, have a swing and hit the ball. Now, Sky Pro will alert you to whether or not you've got that right or wrong. And as you can see, it says great, you got it right. There, a little bit quicker of a swing speed, up at 81, 7 iron, 142 meters. So now I have all the information I need to work on my golf swing. And like I said earlier, if your coach has given you something to work on, now you can do it at home. And like I said, it's something that you need to do and need to practice. And if you want to get the most out of your game, the only way that you're going to do it is by practicing it. And like I said, 1 hour a week ain't going to cut it if you want to get better at this game. And for under 5K AUD, you can have this set up ready to go in under 10 minutes at your home. So there you have it, SkyTrack, Sky Pro, Skills, Augusta Mat, my garage. If you want to get better at this game, you need to put the time in, and here's the best way you can do it if you can't get to the golf course. But then like I said, if you can get to the golf course, by God, get to the golf course. Anyway, if you're interested in getting this set up at your home, I've left my email address down below here. You can also go to ND Golf on Facebook and you can see a little bit of information about this unit and getting this unit set up. I didn't have the Sky Pro. Sky Pro has just been the latest edition. I didn't have Sky Pro before because it didn't have the capabilities of syncing up with SkyTrack, but now that it can, great device to have. And because it can read all those swing parameters, an amazing device to have. But like I said, hit me up on email, check out me on Facebook. If you want to get this device, let me know. Simple as leaving me a message or leaving me an email. But most of all, make sure you hit the like button, smash the subscribe button. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I put a video out, but we haven't really had that much equipment hit the market since that barrage of equipment earlier this year. But I thought I'd bring this in because I know people need time to practice to improve their game of golf. And there you have it. I've done this video in the time it took me to set this up and pack it away. Anyway, like I said, hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section, and we'll see you next time on ND